Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing great. Welcome to Mastering Meditation. Get nice and comfortable and ready for another great session together. Here we go. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Some beautiful vibrations coming through as usual. Oh, I get a little jolt sometimes when the energy is flowing so beautifully. You have a few minutes for people to join in. The heavens are smiling upon us, and the joyfulness is palpable. The joyfulness is palpable. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, sunshine. So good to see you. There's no sunshine here right now in the city. It's a little bit gray. But we've been having some marvelous weather. Oh, it's our Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. This weekend. Tomorrow is Canadian Thanksgiving. So it's a holiday. Hey. I know the American Thanksgiving is later on in November, but who knows why we have different dates. I like ours in October because it spaces it out from Christmas, which is another holiday, obviously. Why I'm saying that. Oh my goodness, so happy to be with you all. So happy to be with you all. So happy, so happy. Things have been flowing. Upgrades have been happening for myself. I've just noticed some really lovely shifts happening in my life, and I've been diving deeper within to continue to uncover stuff that needs to be released. I've been doing this for decades, it's been decades, and it's been a glorious experience. I cannot tell you how glorious I've just become a different person over and over again, and we know that we all exist on different levels. We're different, like our higher self and all of our different versions of ourselves. And a little while back, the inner work is so rewarding, even though it can be tough, because it's going to be different for everyone. So for myself, I think this is common though, quite common for it to be a lot, because the psyche or the ego or the identity doesn't always want to let go of certain qualities, and it's not always ready to release. So I know I've shared before that I've been working with a practitioner on this sort of breath work, and oh my gosh, there were times where I just didn't even want to do the session. I just felt like I wanted to cancel and run away because it felt the amount of anxiety was so, it's crazy because I thought I've cleared all that. I've raised my vibration to a great level, in my opinion. I can channel, I have beautiful healing energy. But the beauty of it is that we can keep evolving. It's just been immensely wonderful for me to experience. So I'm talking about it because it feels important to talk about. I've had an image of myself starting about a decade ago, of a different version of me, a person that was quite demure and beautiful, and anyway, I recently reconnected with that version of myself, without going into all these details, and sort of, I guess you could call them my future self, one of the versions of my future self, and it was very rewarding. And it was me minus some traits that I wouldn't mind having them gone. And it was really beautiful to connect with that aspect of myself, just a new and improved version of myself, so to speak. Missing some blocks is the best way to put it. So I felt even more myself. But what I wanted to say is, after clearing away deep, long-held beliefs that were playing under the radar, way under the radar, that I wasn't even aware that they were there, but eventually they start to surface in one way or another. Your life will start to fall apart, or your life will get really uncomfortable because they're trying to come up to be cleared. So if you notice things like that, going within and finding where the contraction could be in your body, finding where it's being held, and doing some really deep breathing until it seems to lift, it can really help a lot. I'm just going to get still for a minute here. Wow, the stillness is so beautiful. The energy is just, as I've been talking, the flow is getting more and more amazing, and more like the depth of the piece is just so beautiful. Energy is just so powerful. So I'm speaking with my eyes closed briefly. So what has been so beautiful in my life, it shows up in my life, it shows up in your life right away. But speaking for myself, areas where things weren't working, it just felt like there was now flow. I've been dealing with a lot of, since a wonderful admin person worked for me for forever, and she moved away, and everything just seemed to be kind of like falling apart. Long story without getting into the details. And I felt buried in paperwork, and the people that I hired just didn't end up working out. It just wasn't working. And after doing some releasing and shifting of these lovely blocks and getting rid of some more deeply held views, and so false beliefs, erroneous beliefs. So doing some clearing, the flow just started happening. My old assistant came to my home in my home office, we got a whole bunch of stuff done that was just bothering me so much, like all this marketing stuff for my real estate and everything. We got that all done. So the stuff that wasn't happening, it's all flowing. I have another person working for me now as well, just helping me with so much stuff. And it's all falling into place. Everything's falling into place. So if you want to change your life, if things aren't going the way you want, focus on your inner landscape. Focus on clearing and releasing. There's so many ways of doing it. You'll find exactly what you need. Just ask and you shall receive. Talk to your higher self. Talk to your guides. I was lucky enough to find this breathwork person, Judy Coons, and she has her organization's called Holistic Weaver, WHOLISTIC, and she's amazing. And she's not really taking clients anymore herself, but she's got a beautiful team, and I was lucky enough to be able to get squeezed in. But she does beautiful group stuff. But whoever you're meant to deal with will just come along. So I cannot say enough about focusing on, you might be shocked at what's still in you. I didn't think I had that much left. Mind you, it does come up to be cleared. A few years ago, I had some friends for the weekend up at the lake, and one of the ladies was a powerful healer, and as we were having dinner, stuff started coming up, and she just started doing a session on me. It was amazing, which is shocking, because the stuff was ready to be cleared. So because she was there, I guess she said, okay, and she just facilitated this clearing for me. The blessings abound when you're ready, and I feel so much lighter and so much, I just feel like it's ease in my life. Things that were, like, I keep talking about paperwork. I'm not an admin paperwork kind of person. And yet yesterday, it didn't bother me at all. I spent hours working on getting some paperwork done. I downloaded a lot of stuff, a lot of accounting stuff, and spent hours doing it. And before it would be like, ugh, I hated it. I sort of hate only to use that word. It just almost made me sick to do it. And now it was just flowing. So these blocks, these things that prevent us from getting things done or accomplishing things, it feels like, what's going on? Why can't I get this done? And yet, you do the inner work and then everything just flows. It is very miraculous, and I'm sure you've all heard about this before, but we need to do our inner work now more than ever, so we can. You could be shocked. I'm sure so many of us are. I would just say high vibe, and like Sarah Landon says, not better than or anything, just maybe further along with our spiritual development. And we're our way showers, we are lighthouses, we are. We're here to serve humanity, right? And so pay attention to stuff. Pay attention to if you're having blocks, and see if you can go in your body and see where there might be some contractions or some, like it felt like boulders when I was tuning in. And and then you can clear that out and just your life will change. You clear it out by holding it, focusing, and then breathing until it dissipates. And there's a way of breathing into your sides. So you breathe into the sides of your body. It's different. And it just clears it all out. And I think certain breathing exercises activate the pituitary and the chakras in our head that are very powerful. And that raises our vibration even more. And we can shine even brighter and even brighter and even brighter. Even the most advanced teachers are still having stuff to come up to be cleared. We're human beings. We're masters here on earth. We are ascended masters incarnate on earth. And we're returning to our full mastery. We're returning to embodying our full mastery. And all of the beautiful masters are here helping us right now. I work with a council of 7 masters. So just take a little bit of time to feel the love, to feel the love, to feel the love. Thank you, 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 thank you. So much love, so much gratitude. I've also been clearing things out and getting rid of things. It's just in the flow. Getting rid of some excess items in the house. I'm going to be continually working on that. Getting rid of any kind of excess stuff, like any clutter, and just clearing things out. She said as she looked around. Getting rid of anything that's unnecessary that we don't need. Letting go, letting go. I'm just getting these words. Our brilliance is amazing. Our brilliance is amazing. Our brilliance is amazing. Our brilliance is amazing. We are amazing. It's telling me that there's a slow internet connection. So I hope it's not interfering with the quality of the video. Cynthia, I don't know, my glasses, I can't see as well these days. Cynthia was saying last night she had a dream. She felt love like never before. I can relate to that. When I began awakening, I was searching for where did that come from. It was love. It was love for me, from me. Wow. You see how beautiful things are? These beautiful things just keep unfolding. Thank you for sharing. The blessings are just so bountiful. Keeping our vibration high, there's so much to help us. And I truly believe it's very, very, very important. It is the most important thing we can do, is to keep our vibration high. Focus on light and love and good. And all the blessings that are here. Try not to get distracted with all the distractions. I know I do read a little bit, And sometimes I do post some stuff about what's going on. But really, getting caught up in that it's the worst thing we can do. We're just contributing to it and we're adding more to it. And maybe I won't share some of that stuff anymore. Maybe I'll just focus on sharing love and light. I do still have something in me about waking people up to the truth of what's really going on in the world but I think raising the vibration is much more important than that. So I know that raising the vibration is the most important thing for us. Beautiful, Cynthia, beautiful. I know that wow feeling. It's such a, doesn't it make you feel like so blessed? So many beautiful blessings. And this is the stuff that's not on the news, that's not being broadcasted. We are, the amount of love on the planet is out of this world. That's what the right way to put it. There's more love on the planet than ever before. There's more light on the planet than ever before. There are more awake people on the planet than ever before. And that's not what is being broadcast on the news, and that's not what it looks like, but that's what's the truth. And that's why they are scrambling to distract and to, they know how powerful we are. The less than, I have a challenge on how to refer to the other side, the more negative forces, but they don't want us to be in our power because we are a huge threat, because we're so powerful. So they're trying to distract all of humanity from being in their power. And, it's all about fear, worry, anxiety, lack. And, they're doing a great job, but we've already won the battle, so to speak. So. Yeah, focusing on light and love and being in a state of high vibe is way more important than so many other things. Let me just fix my screen, sorry. There we go. So beautiful. I just want to give thanks to all the masters and all the light beings that are working with us today. Such heartfelt gratitude and appreciation. Immense gratitude and appreciation. So much gratitude for everything. And just being in that state of gratitude is even more uplifting. Puts me in a state of feeling even more uplifted. A beautiful, expansive state. Moving towards bliss and ecstasy. Wow, bliss and ecstasy. There's so much love, there's so much light. There's so much joy. There's so much peace, deep peace, solid peace. There's an unstoppable force of light and love just flowing, just dissolving so many blocks and just dissolving so much darkness, infusing the planet and humanity more and more and more and more with light and love. Wow. How magnificent. be, glory be, glory be, glory be. It's not even a phrase I would usually use. Glory be, glory be, glory be. Just hear it resounding. That song, Joyful, Joyful. Beautiful song. It's also a very uplifting. It's a celebration of love and it talks about God and it's just so beautiful. We are God. And that's a beautiful realization to have. I'm recalling, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but getting together with some other spiritual friends, some beautiful high vibe friends, and they're part of the Sarah Atlantic community when I went to Phoenix a while back. And we were meeting for the first time. Such lovely women, and it was just so beautiful. And one of the women said to me, almost one of the first things we were just meeting, we were just gathering, we were just going to sit down around an outdoor table at the resort, and she said, "Do you know that you're God?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Okay, good." It's just so like, when do you have conversations like that? And when in the past, it's just being around people like that is such a beautiful blessing, such a beautiful blessing. So yeah, being with our spiritual family is beautiful. Being part of spiritual groups is beautiful. We need to keep our vibe high. And I see it happening in my family with my daughter. Oh my gosh, the shifts that I see in her, and we're both happier than, we've always been very happy, but there's just more happiness, more joy. We've had some frictions in the past, even though we love each other deeply, very deeply. And those things are just slipping all away. Our interactions are so much more harmonious, more harmonious than ever before. Excuse me. I've said before, when I get in this high vibe energy, it's like it's so high vibe, it just makes me sleepy. It's beautiful though. It goes without saying, doesn't it? Yes, I'm just so excited about having some new people working for me and just helping me with stuff that wasn't getting done, and I'm so happy. It's all coming together more and more and more every day. I know I am meant to increase my offerings beyond mastering meditation, beyond this, to maybe more frequent sessions like this, or I'm just allowing it to unfold. I'm not figuring it out. I'm allowing it to unfold. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh, Sarah, it's so lovely to have you. Thank you for bringing your energy into the group. It's just lovely. We're having a beautiful session. I'm sure you can feel it. The energy is delightful. It's intense. It's uplifting. It's cleansing, purifying, healing, balancing, and aligning. These sessions change us permanently. After each session, we just embody more and more and more and more of the truth of our being. So wonderful. This was Sarah Cherney. She's part of the Sarah Landon community. It wasn't Sarah Landon who I was saying hello to. It was a different Sarah. Not sure if you can see it in the comments. Sarah does a lot of light language, I believe. Oh my goodness. What's coming through is really beyond words. As I've said many, many times, my role, the Masters told me my role as a spiritual teacher. Yes, Sarah didn't comment. It just popped up to say that she was watching. I don't know if she's still on or not. I understand, Cynthia. Thank you for sharing. It's good to know. So I do speak during these things, during these sessions, obviously, but the overall is the energy that's coming through. And then words come as well, as you all know, because we don't sit in silence for the whole time. And I was going somewhere with that, but I can't remember it, and that's okay. So gratitude is a lovely vibration. Being in a place of gratitude is a lovely, lovely. We all know this, but it's just coming through to talk about it. And being in a space of sending light, love and light to another person is also beautiful. Very, very uplifting. As I say it, I'm just feeling even more uplifted. We talked about this before, but driving or walking or whenever you're passing someone, or even just someone that comes to mind, there's this practice, may you be happy. And you say it from your heart, may you be happy. May you be happy. People are walking by or you're driving by. May you be happy. It is, you're blessing that person, and of course you're receiving a blessing back. Oh my gosh, it's just, if you want to shift to a more higher state, that's a really good way to do it. There was another one that I shared recently too, and it's just not coming to mind at this moment. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So beautiful. Lovely to have you all. If you're on the call, say hello. Mwah. Blessings are abounding and abounding and abounding. Playing high vibe music is also really good. They have some beautiful Hertz music. There's a lot of really beautiful music on YouTube. Of course, iTunes is another thing. But there's such beautiful music available. And it's nice because sometimes you can send a donation, which I always try to do, to appreciate the composer, if it's depending on which channel it's on. So thank you for being here, vibing high with me. Just high on love. So beautiful. Thank you for being here, as I've said. It's just gushing out of me to say that, to express the gratitude I have for all of us together in this community and for the masters and the angels and our guides. Jesus and Mother Mary are so, I feel them at my right side often. And beloved Master Sinet Camara, feel them on my left-hand side very often. Thank you all. And then the rest of the council. It's like a horseshoe. And it's just beyond words. And they remind me often that I am one of them. We are all masters. So you're guides in that. You're one of them. They're not to be worshipped, anything like that. They're our brothers and sisters. We're equal. They're just vibing maybe a little higher than us, so to speak. And we are incarnate and they are not. They have been, I believe all the masters have been incarnate on the planet. All of the ascended masters, including beloved Saint Germain, of course, beloved Jesus and Mother Mary. The words just can't stop. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we're going to wind down the session now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Those of you who are in person on this beautiful session, thank you for being here. And feel free to leave any comments or your experience. Feel free to share this. It's a very high vibe. It's a beautiful attunement. It's a very beautiful healing attunement that helps to raise our vibration. That will definitely help to clear blocks. That's what this is all about. These attunements that I was guided to offer, the masters told me this was my role, and they're very powerful healing tools. Thank you, Cynthia. Bless you. I appreciate your presence here. Much love. Thank you all. Enjoy this love bath. Feel free to use the recording over and over. It's powerful. I even listen to some of my own often. I have a lot of other ones that I'm working with right now. I love you so much. Many, 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 many blessings. Bountiful blessings. Love and light in every area of your life. Make all your dreams come true. Dream big. Oh yeah, don't let the mind, I have to say this, don't let the mind talk you out of big dreams. It's a trap. No, don't let that happen. You don't have to know how. If you have a dream in your heart, know that it's already existing on another level. And you just let it go. Know that it will come into your conscious awareness. And yes, please, this is how we're changing the world. This is how we're changing the world. We're all doing amazing. So much love. Don't put pressure on yourself either. I love you so much. Mwah.